Hello, from the top of this hill that I'm currently on. The past week has been interesting, to say the least. After a little over 2 weeks in the most southwestern part of Arizona, so I had come across a post on social media about a Superbloom happening all throughout Arizona. So that was the mission for the week, just to find some desert flowers. I didn't know what to expect or where to go, so I kind of just picked the center of the Sonoran Desert, and that was going to be my starting point. And so I drove a couple of hours away from where I was camped at the time, and then came to this campsite in the Sonoran Desert National Monument. And while the first campsite did have a lot of wildflowers, I wanted more. So I went on iOverlander and saw a post on a different campsite about an hour and a half away that specifically said there was a Superbloom happening. So FOMO hit hard, and I decided to just drive that hour and a half to that campsite because I really wanted to just see a field of flowers, like the Sound of Music field of flowers. So I drove there, and unfortunately there were no flowers in sight. Maybe I just missed it for whatever reason. I don't know what happened. But I could have just stayed there for the night and then drive back to the original camp spot, but I decided to drive all the way back. And that was a journey in itself. What started as just a 2-hour drive planned for the day turned into a 5-hour drive. So yeah, that was a lot. And as I was driving back, I realized that I hadn't had a day to where I just did absolutely nothing. So I decided that the next day I was just gonna relax and chill and just be lazy. And that's what I did. after a day of not doing anything, which was very welcomed, the next day I decided to go into town and I got in a quick workout. And with rain on the forecast, I decided to do something that I've been putting off for a very long time: my taxes. And then the hunt for wildflowers continued. And so I found another campsite about 4.5 hours away from where I was currently that had pictures this time of wildflowers. So I decided to go there instead. Now 4.5 hours away was kind of far, so I decided to just stop right in the middle of the route to get there. And it was through a pass that I had never taken before and I didn't know what to expect. But it turned out to be one of the most beautiful drives I had ever taken. And while I was driving through this beautiful pass, being distracted by the sight, I was caught in a storm that seemingly came out of nowhere. And the next thing I knew, visibility was at an absolute 0. The storm did pass as quickly as it came, and I arrived at camp for the night. And as I was driving down this road, I felt my car sliding due to the mud. So I decided that particular day was not the day for me to be adventurous. So I chose a campsite relatively close to the road just in case something might happen. I thought I was cleared from the storm, but I was wrong, and all of a sudden I was surrounded by heavy rain, lightning, and thunder. It's cold. following morning, I continued my search for the elusive Superbloom and came across a mountain pass I didn't know even existed, where every turn just took my breath away. As I was driving through this mountain pass, I saw bright colors in the distance and knew in my soul of souls that I'd come to the right spot. Feeling really optimistic about this upcoming campsite, it felt like I was on cloud 9, and then this happened. So, new development, the road that I was gonna take to get to my campsite is closed. I don't know why. It might be washed out or whatever, but I'm gonna see if there's another way to get there. But yeah, I'll update you guys if I get there or not. I'll see you at camp. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Please, order number 15.
Are you kidding me? Look at this spot! Hi. I just made it to camp, so unfortunately I couldn't find another way up to the spot I was going to go to, unless I wanted to take like a 3-hour detour, which I didn't feel like doing. So I found this spot right outside of town, and there's literally nobody here, and look at the view behind me. Isn't that fucking gorgeous? Excuse my language. It's been a wild couple of days. Not everything can go according to plan, but I'm glad it didn't, because if it did, I wouldn't have this. But yeah, I don't really know how to end this, but I'm just gonna end it here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Jesus. Blah, 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 blah. I just woke up. I really hope I don't fall. And I just started driving. Oh God, what? I need to get my life together. Hold on.